Hello, friend, and welcome to Welcome Wednesday. My name is Travis Norville. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm the pastor of Judson Memorial Baptist Church. Thanks for taking a little bit of your time to be with us on this Welcome Wednesday. If it's your first time, thank you for staying with us. It's about 5 minutes. You can fast forward, play it at double speed, whatever you need. Thanks for being here. If it's your umpteenth time, hey, welcome back, right? Because it's been a minute. We took July off, and here we are. Let's get right into it. Tomorrow, August 1st, it is bike night at the MIA. So we at Judson, since we are the bike church capital of the Midwest, we are going to meet at Judson, and we're going to pedal north to the MIA. We're going to be party pace. No hurry. This is no drop ride. We're just having fun. See what everything's going on in the courtyard. They transform it into all kind of bike, really kind of fun activities. Go see some art. Then around 7 o'clock, we'll pedal south just a couple blocks to Prodigal Pub, which was started by Jeff Calmetto, who was the pastor at Calvary Baptist, and we'll see what that's like. And we'll call it a night. This Sunday, coming up, it is Communion Sunday. Communion's going to be just a little bit different. By that, we're going to have larger slices of bread, and we are going to have more substantial amounts of juice. Why? You'll see. If you have a bread machine, and you would let me borrow a working bread machine, and you would let me borrow it, that would be fantastic. I want to have bread bacon on Sunday when you come in for the aroma. We'll see what happens. The music this week, Ellie Brazil and Jim Windick will be giving us the music. This music series has been great. Thank you, everyone. It's been phenomenal each Sunday. Look forward to this Sunday. And if that wasn't enough, right, it is also Sundays on Sunday. That's right. We have ice cream sundaes after worship on the arcade. Fantastic. Can't wait to see it, and can't wait to express that. For the sermon, we are going to be looking at the Amen Effect. It's a communion homily, so it's a lot shorter than usual, but still, this wonderful little book, Rabbi Shambrose, Ancient Wisdom to Mend Our Broken Hearts and World, is the subtitle. I've read it twice. Working on it still, probably the third time before Sunday. I cry every time I read it. I laugh every time I read it. I'm reminded of what it means to be a great human being, or the hope of being a great human being, or a fully alive human being. So I hope you take a gander at this. If we have copies of it. They just came in because it could be the next 2 Sundays. Great if you take one, borrow them, bring them back, tell your friends about it. Or you can listen to this podcast that I've got. It'll be a link on the in the YouTube and also in the email. Take a look at that. All right, that's the for Sunday. The bike camping trip that we had planned for August 11th is going to be postponed to a cooler time, less buggier time, I should say. I did a test ride of the ride, and I forgot how buggy it is this time of year. I mean, I know there's bugs, right? But it's to another level out there with the lakes and the swamps, and it was horrible. So we're going to wait. I want you all to love bike camping, and to do that, we're going to move it a little bit to the fall. Thanks. Speaking of the fall, hey, this will be our book we're going to be looking at, Jesus' Vision for Your One Wild and Precious Life, on things like poverty, hunger, polarization, inclusion, and more, by Mike Graves. He is was a pastor. He was the preaching professor at St. Paul School of Theology in Kansas City. Great guy. I talked to him this week. Talked a little bit about his book and about the sermon series. He gave me some really good advice on this. It'll start in September. Will end in November. It's got 7 chapters. We got other things going on in the fall, so it won't be every Sunday. But it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I need someone to help out, to be a small group coordinator, just to help out with the small groups that we're going to have associated with this book. And copies of this book are available as well. Okay, that's your news stuff for your small devotion in preparation for Sunday. When you look at the life of Jesus, or when I look at the life of Jesus, I should say, I see it as the constant work of Jesus expanding his circle of inclusion and circle of compassion. And this continual expansion gets him in trouble with his friends, with his family, with his peers and colleagues, and just gets him in a whole lot of trouble. And we're going to look at why that's the case. But before Sunday, I want you to think about, when has someone included you in their circle of compassion or their circle of inclusion? And how did that make you feel? And then also think about this. When did you expand your own circle of inclusion, circle of compassion, to welcome more people in. Maybe a third question to think about: who in your life do you think God is calling you to include in your circle of compassion or your circle of inclusion? Like to expand it even a little bit more. So have those thoughts running through your mind. We'll see how it goes. If you got a bread machine, let me borrow it for one day. If you think about you would love to be the small group coordinator for the fall sermon series, thank you. Sundaes on Sunday, wonderful music, all this good stuff going on. We'll see you on Sunday morning. Till then, take care. I hope you're feeling loved. I hope there's something that brings a smile to your face today in the midst of all the pain you're in. And I hope that you take a moment to think about those questions, and then maybe even just send a little note or a card or a text to someone and just say, hey, thinking about you. All right, friend. See you then.